Oh, I thought it was quiet. I left my volume turned down. Well, we're finally here. The last one. If you don't count the side games, which I'll probably get to at some point, but I don't know, it might take a break before I
Hold
get to them.
triangle to enable menu narration.
No thanks. Why does it seem like it's not scrolled all the way to the top? Let's see what quality looks like. Graphical fidelity features. Although I suppose the frames would be nice. Yeah, I'll just leave it on performance. Brightness, contrast, chromatic aberration. Aberration. These are just some options you should consider just before starting the game. There are many more available from time. Oh, it's not even giving me a. It's not even explaining chromatic aberration. I don't even know what that is. Can't mess with those. Colorblind mode on. I'm not colorblind. Thank you. Oh, next. Blood can stay on. Thank you. Interface. I like how the preview's not even English subtitles. It just feels kind of funny. Hey, Grandy, nice to see you here. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, all this should be good. I don't know what. I was gonna hit continue, just out of force of habit. Looks like they got new game plus with the default stealth and combat experience. Alright, I'll just leave it on medium. I have played the whole series. I think I'm medium experience. Permanent death. No, I don't do permanent death. Basically, you'll be looking or lurking. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for listening.
You asked me once about this memory. I lied. I told you it was lost. I worried the wrong lesson would be learned. But this man lived many lives, and he has much to teach us. Of course, when he came to us, he was little more than a common thief, scrambling to survive on the streets of Baghdad, dreaming of a better future. Not just for himself, but for all those he saw suffering on the margins. For while he lived in a golden age, at the heart and the height of the Abbasid Caliphate, scratch its gilded surface and you'd find a rot beneath. The Order of the Ancients fought to rise and spread their cruelty through the land. The Hidden Ones, as we were known then, resisted, striking at our enemy from the shadows, an eternal struggle. Centuries ago, he was at its heart. Basim ibn Ishaq. He honored the creed. He challenged it. So must we. We have it in all of us to mistake the shadows we walk for the light we serve. The time may come when we will be tested as he was. I fear that time is coming soon.
I mean, he's in the modern day. You can ask him. Wasn't he gonna talk to William at the end of Valhalla? Don't know why he's narrating at me. Oh, this must be a vision. What is that, like a wolf? Am I gonna be Basim wolf-kissed?
Easy, Basim. Breathe. Was it the Jinni again? And what did our friend want this time?
To strip the flesh from my bones? Dine on my innards? Never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark. I can still feel it crawling on my skin.
Hardly original. You should tell it as much.
Forget the Jinni for the moment. The day is new. There is work to be done. Derwish has left another contract.
Who for? Them again? We would make more money selling water to a camel.
Come, Nihal. Where is your sense of duty?
Duty does not fill our bellies.
No, but it does enrich the soul.
I will be outside.
I like how much that sounds like something Basim would have told Ivor.
The sun casts a long shadow.
Let us not keep Derwish waiting. I cannot bear another lecture.
These contracts. It is quite a few Darwish has pushed your way now.
He knows I will come through.
You have his trust. That much is clear. Do you suppose you have theirs? These shadowy types?
I should hope so by now.
Then they should show it. You take all the risk and they offer little in return.
They are liberators, Nihal, not merchants.
I know the stories. Still, the price of liberty should be enough to feed us.
I'm following you. Keep going. Oh, we got a hold X to free run now. I was expecting to have to hold the trigger, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be that much of a return to form. If they feel like these controls are better. I know there were people who just didn't click with the puppeteer system, so yeah, I really can't complain about it not returning to that like I assumed it might. Trying to see if holding the trigger makes me at least go faster. It doesn't seem like it. Jump. But I think Valhalla was like all auto free run. So it'll be
About
nice
this
having some
contract,
control back.
I do not want you to mistake my words for pestering. I am only looking out for you, Ya Sadiki.
It is no inconvenience to stand up to our oppressors as the Hidden Ones do.
Do you think yourself some hero of tomorrow? The next Gilgamesh?
No. I am merely the son of a public servant who dedicated his life to the betterment of his people. Only to be slighted and forgotten. But I am honored you think I could reach such heights. I may just aim for them.
That is not at all what I said.
It is what I heard.
Such crowds. Something important must be happening.
The Khalifa has been summoned to the Winter Palace. It is surely his wealthy retinue that drives this crowd.
Oh, circle. I pressed the wrong one.
Perhaps they're in the mood to offer donations.
Ah, I see your meaning. A little sleight of hand to sharpen our wits.
If this contract will not feed us, the Khilafa might as well.
Is this where you teach me to
Merchant
pickpocket?
has left his purse on the table. An easy one to begin with.
Eagle Vision on the side? The side button? That's gonna take getting used to.
Better leave before they notice.
Come here! Ready yourself. I will pick them out.
A keen eye and an agile hand.
Well, at least I get to keep it on. That's gonna be nice. Just go ahead and turn it back off. Oh, and things stay marked.
There. The boisterous one. He must have something of value.
Another hold. Oh, triangle. I was gonna say circle, but okay. Use Eagle Vision to find pouches you can loot for valuables. That's cool that you specifically have to find someone who has something worth taking instead of just bumping into everyone and automatically getting at least $2. When in proximity, press triangle to pickpocket. Press again at the right time to pickpocket successfully and avoid getting caught. It's just like the assassination,
Sneaky, sneaky.
the assassination skill you can get in Valhalla.
And over there, by that star, she's got some coin.
Where? Oh.
Well done. You truly are the master thief of Anbar.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Hardly a great looter of purses.
Insufferable. Come, we are late to Derwishes.
Where are we going? Okay. Plenty of stuff to jump on. Love to see it. You know how much I love trees when they reach between rooftops. Basically linking them. Always feels good when you can do that, when you can stay on the roofs because of the trees. Or stay on the roofs because of anything, really. I like the ropes that go between the roofs too. Especially in Venice and Assassin's Creed 2. Because Venice kind of sucks when you're on the rooftops. Surprisingly, Venice was not designed for you to go about on the roofs.
Peace,
They're all
friend.
looking spry. I wonder what tales we will hear today.
Tall ones, most certainly.
Steal anything
Well
good
met.
today?
Amin, how is your knee?
Much better, Basim. Wrapped it and rested a few days, like you said.
Good.
Could you take an arrow to
So
it?
long as each day is better than the last and you take care not to extend yourself, you will recover fine.
Has this happened to you before? Is that why you know how to treat it?
I am no stranger to scrapes and bumps, but I have learned to prevent them. And so should you, if I may. Your sandals are worn and cannot grip the ground. Your knees are taking the brunt of your movements. We need to find you something better, something that fits. But that part is not so easy.
The mosques have plenty. I am sure to find a better pair there. If you will not pass judgment.
Ha! Do not look to me. That will be between you and Allah, ya Sadiqi.
أهلاً باسم come here
Fehmi,
Basim, the Khalifa has arrived with his court. Have you seen them?
I have not. Though I did meet some of his merchants at the markets.
I saw them up close. Al-Mutawakkil is much larger than I had imagined. A towering man indeed.
Of course. He gorges on food served with the finest spices you and I can only hope to one day taste.
I heard whispers of an important visit, but I cannot say from whom. I am sworn to secrecy.
Let me guess. Hala, the palace guard's daughter.
What? How did you know?
I know where you really go when you say you are fetching water. She is kind, a good friend to you. And maybe more someday.
Oh, Basim.
I am serious. She will keep you out of trouble. You could use that. See you, Fahmi.
لرؤية صغار الجمال في طريق العودة.
Vai. Here is the lazy boy. I've been waiting on you.
Someone has to plan our meals. Hold. Food. I would not flaunt that around the markets. Trust me.
Go to Saida's. She uses lots of butter.
That she does.
You look weary. Are you well?
It is nothing a little adventure will not fix. What do they need?
A shipping ledger at the harbor. It is worth nothing by itself, but the information it contains is valuable to them.
This is child's play. Do they not have anything more difficult? I can do more.
Never mind your ego. The Khalifa's guards are here in number, and you would do well to remember that.
You worry for me more now than when we lived in Baghdad.
My worry is
Wait,
the same.
we're not there right now?
I've only grown too old and too tired to hide it. Bring the ledger back here and do it swiftly.
I
We
thought
have not talked about my fee.
And we won't. Not until the deed is done. You know how they are.
Shocking.
He is just a messenger.
And you are still an errand boy. You can do this one on your own.
I thought we were in Baghdad. That's what the box says.
All the soldiers parading
What's
into
that?
the Winter Palace.
Read.
Did they have swords and spears?
Of course they did.
The greatest
They're
beauty could be
soldiers.
concealed by a meek facade, priceless gems hidden behind plainest rock, or the humblest shop front. You see, I am a collector of the exquisite, and I hear you stock precious stones from Saradib, emeralds from Khorasan, pearls from the ocean of Sind. I will cherish such jewels forever. Name your price, and I will meet it. Yeah,
You are
trigger
on
doesn't
your
make me
own,
run. I
Basim.
just kind of move faster automatically.
I do not wish for you to be upset. I took the contract, so I will see it through.
I am not upset, Basim. I simply cannot understand why you overlook your own interests to serve theirs. You owe nothing to anyone but yourself. Remember that. This is no contract. It is a favor. I do not work for scraps.
Did they say anything else about the ledger? Or why they want it?
I tell you what they tell me, Basim. As always, it's just enough. Why are you asking?
I would like to know just what it is I am contributing to.
You have done much in the way of facilitating their endeavors. And so I will speak a word on your behalf. My one caution, and I have been doing this long enough to share it, anyone who works from the shadows does so only because they must. In the face of looming danger, for example, by working alongside them, we have invited the danger to our door. And we must be very careful not to let it in.
Remember to pick up your feet, will you?
I already spoke to you. You can't just speak to me again. Hi, cat. And jump right into my arms. What a friendly cat. None of my cats do that. They don't like being held. Who's that? Gonna talk to all the people.
Tia, where has your smile run off to? What has happened?
I do not want to talk about it.
Ah, but I refuse to leave until you do. We need someone to offset the grouchy winds that billow from Derwish's quarters. Is he responsible for the clouds that hang above you?
He shouted at me, called me a harebrained miscreant, all because I roused a few guards who were pestering me.
Harsh. I would have done the same as you.
Do you think he will tell me to leave?
Ah, Mutiha, you do not know him as well as I, so I will only say this. Derwish may appear rough, but he has a soft underbelly. He's only trying to protect you. Still, some retribution is in order. What can we do? What can we do? Ah, tomorrow, when all is quiet, we will sit on a nearby rooftop and stone his walls while he tries to sleep.
A brilliant idea. See you later, Basim.
Oop, restricted area.
What was the final tally of what we received?
16 crates, 1 chest, half a dozen satchels. Only 3 crates remain last time I checked the ledger.
Give their handlers until tomorrow evening. If they don't show by then, we must assume they've forgotten about their wares. Open them up. Keep whatever catches our eyes. Dump the rest. Wait here.
Guards will become suspicious and investigate if they spot you in a restricted area. Press circle to crouch and let the vegetation to become hard to see. Now it's time for our stealth tutorial. Enemies will avoid entering open conflict. To avoid open conflict. Press the button to knock them out before they detect you. Alright. Just open hand slap him
If I
to
am seen, I will have to
unconsciousness.
flee. Good thing I can outrun these sagging guards.
Oh no, looks like I need a key. Can I whistle? Will it let me whistle before it teaches me how to whistle? Which way is that guy facing? Well, it's good that the controls are at least similar enough to Valhalla that my muscle memory should not be interrupted, which is probably what they were going for. It's probably why they didn't go back to the puppeteering system. It looks like I can escape through the window.
Locked. A minor delay.
I was going to complain about the guard having a key and him being in a group, but he has since moved. So, not in a group anymore. I see, look at this. I love this. Roof ropes! And so I ended up looking up some stuff on the wiki, trying to be less confused by Valhalla's ending. And it definitely makes a lot more sense when you having done that. Is that guy safe to knock out while I get seen doing that? I don't even think I need to do that. Just gotta find the way that guy went in. How did he get in there? So, and I don't know if I was supposed to find the pieces that I didn't have by doing more of the Visions of Valhalla stuff. But apparently that's where the answer lies, is that, I mean, you know, this is obviously spoilers for Valhalla, but I imagine if you're watching me play this, you're probably not too concerned with the ending to a 100-hour game. Which really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the overarching plot anyway, so I don't know if it's really something that you should be bothered by being spoiled by. But, you know, just giving you the opportunity to, like, mute me for a bit if you are concerned with that. Place. There we go. So, as we found out, Sigurd was the reincarnation of Tyr, the Norse god of, what was it, war and justice? And I don't think the game officially said, but I have had it spoiled for me by the internet, that Ivor was the reincarnation of Odin. And it turned out that Basim was the reincarnation of, who would have guessed, Loki. And yeah, when he was mad that we killed his wife and children, it wasn't because Ivor did that. It was because something happened and he remembered that he was Loki, and Loki was mad that Odin killed his wife and children. So it definitely makes a whole lot more sense when you find that out, wherever the game was supposed to tell you that. Again, I'm assuming that was probably something you would have learned by doing that side stuff in the... Ooh, a chest. Doing that side stuff where you play around in Valhalla. Because apparently that's not just a dream sequence. That's Ivor reliving the memories of being Odin. Which is funny, because in playing Ivor, you're already reliving memories. So it's funny that you can relive the memories of someone else while being someone else. Okay, I'm gonna knock you out first. And then loot you. It's just safer that way. I should be able to break one of these to get out. Or hold triangle to unbar it. Oops. Oh well. Too late now. Let's see. Okay, it should be home free now. Yeah, I don't know if this game was gonna go into detail about that either, so hopefully that's not spoiling anything this game was about to tell us, but I can't imagine this game would have done that because it was written, you know, it's Norse mythology stuff that would have been a little weird to talk about while you're exploring Baghdad.
That may be what I'm looking for. I wonder what secrets this ledger holds. Maybe I can get the old grouser Derwish to squeeze a hint out of our contact.
Excuse me. Trying to remember if there was anything else about the ending that made more sense after I read about it.
Still in one piece, I see.
It was all too easy.
Ugh. How the stench of pride seeps from your pores.
We could use some eyes around the city.
I'll see what I can do.
She looks important. You should haggle for a better fee.
Ah, Basim, what timing? Did you get it?
Without a fuss.
I only knocked out like 5 guys.
Give it here.
You are one of them.
There. It looks as though it was delivered this morning.
You're certain it is the chest you seek?
I am certain. Pay the boy.
You need something stolen? I am your man. Derwish can attest. He has given me all your contracts.
Then you have done your part.
I can do more.
2 of my best men died in this pursuit. I doubt a street thief would fare much better.
Then let me join you. You have 2 openings.
I don't think her sword was through her sling properly.
Thank you, Derwish.
Listen here, Basim. You want to keep working for me? You keep your head down and your mouth shut.
Why must you embarrass yourself like that?
Like what?
Like a beggar. Desperate for them to notice you.
Desperate? Nihal, I am good at what I do. That woman would be lucky to have me.
But she does not want you. You are a street thief with dirty feet. So why bother? Why keep pushing yourself down this path?
Because being a street thief is not the peak of my ambition. I have more to offer this world than my nimble fingers. They just cannot see it yet. Almost, Jessup. What is this?
Aha! This is my latest creation. It helps me fend off angry merchants when they... catch me digging around their wares.
I will consider myself spared. You smell foul. What is that?
Ah, we have been fishing at the harbor since morning. Terrible luck, though.
The harbor? Did you happen to see or hear any fuss over a chest?
Ah, yes, a black one. Very beautiful. Some burly guards took it with them to the palace.
Shukran laka ya Jasib.
What are you doing?
They want that chest, and I am going to get it for them. Then they will see.
There is just no getting through to you, is there? Then we will do this together. If you get caught at the Winter Palace, they will kill you on sight. We will need a safe way in. And I know where we might scout one.
From a high point, probably?
That is if you can bear to follow my lead for a change.
You do not have to get involved, Nihal. I know your feelings on this.
It is utterly foolish. But it seems I cannot stop you. So I will come with, and nag you until you decide to abandon the idea of stealing a chest from the Khalifa's Winter Palace.
When you say it like that, it only excites me further.
Are we going or not?
Yeah, let's
Lead
go.
the way.
This is a mad plan, Basim. Even if you were to succeed and they welcome you into their ranks, what then? Will you forget about us?
Of course not. Nihal, their interests are our interests. You, me, and every other street dweller who has been cast aside. Living off scraps and dirty water. I can be an instrument that sees us out of that life. That sees that Jasip can use his talents to be a real craftsman. That sees that good men are not cast aside as my father was. And no children left wondering what tomorrow will bring.
I hear what you are saying, Basim. But you paint a portrait of a world that cannot exist.
That is where we disagree.
There it is, the Winter Palace. Come, this way.
Right behind you.
You know, I'm looking at these graphics and I'm wondering if this is performance mode, what does the other mode look like? Like this already looks like the best it could be. Like I know the other mode said it had better resolution. Do I need better resolution than this? Like it's not bad.
Nightfall.
It's not slacking.
Does where you stand not awaken fond memories?
Not so long ago, we were counting our spoils up here, under the cover of night. Just like this.
The stakes were lower then.
And so too was the prize.
Well, before you claim your prize, you will first have to reach it. As far as I can see, that will take some creativity.
We could always try the front gate.
You will have to let me know how that goes for you.
Where are you going?
I've had a clever thought. If your mind is absent of one, you should perhaps follow mine.
Wait!
I would like to see what idea you have. Hidden ones need a chest stolen. Deceived by the guards taking it with them to the Winter Palace. The content of the chest is still unknown, but if the Caliph is right, or is involved, it's certainly worth the risk. Nihal knows how to get inside the palace, but there might be other ways to quietly sneak into this heavily guarded palace. Look for ways to infiltrate the palace. Don't know why they emphasize to look for. Look with your eyes, because you don't do that in any other video games. Just this one.
It is dark enough. Come.
But I like that.
Fastening yourself to my tail, Basim. Very sensible.
I know how you hate to be alone.
But I like how this is implying the return of that. I want to say mechanic. It's not really a mechanic. Just kind of the way it was, the way Unity was designed, where it's like, hey, here's a place. Just get inside. We're not gonna make you do any one particular way. You know, you could climb in this window or blend in with these guys over here. Walk through the front door that way. Which was great. That was definitely one of Unity's strong suits. So if this game is bringing it back, then all the better.
I do not wish to be here longer than we must.
I'm wondering if this game has an eagle, because if eagle vision is on the side of the D-pad, then what's on the other directions? Because up was to call your eagle in the other games. So then what'll it be if we don't have one in this? The fact that eagle vision is left makes me think that it's probably going to be other key abilities like that. They're probably going to bring back whistling.
Have you seen the guests?
I just haven't gotten that far yet.
Odd costumes. Keep your mouth shut. You'll only invite trouble talking like that.
Why dress that way is what I'm asking. It's not festival time.
They are here in the Khalifa.
Quest updated. Well, we're inside. I suppose it should have.
Good. This door may lead us inside.
Not without a key, it won't.
Have a look around.
What? Oh, over there. Okay. I did end up reading on the wiki that apparently Sigurd was based on the Norse legend of Siegfried. I feel like that's something I probably have heard of before, but I don't really pay attention to mythology, honestly. Like, mythology's cool, but it's not really for me. Too many pieces of fiction use mythology as a, I don't want to say crutch, because I don't think it's lazy to use mythology, but it's, you know, so many people use it that it's hardly original anymore. And then, you know, you get those sources that borrow some things from mythology, but then they go so far away from the original where it's like, why did you even do that? Why is it even mythology? Where'd the guy with the key go? He's over there. You know, like I think of what is it, like Fate/Stay, where you got King Arthur, but it's a woman that looks nothing like King Arthur, and as far as I know, doesn't actually follow Arthurian legend. It's like, why do that? You know, at least when Marvel has Thor and Loki, they're actually Thor and Loki, and they're doing the things that Thor and Loki do. You know, could you imagine if Spider-Man was called Loki? Like, he's not Loki, he's Spider-Man. He is a man with spider powers. He has no reason being called Loki. It wouldn't make any sense. But it is cool when you can pull from mythology and not have it be, like, incredibly obvious. When you can pull from, like, more obscure mythology. I feel like Assassin's Creed usually does a pretty good job of doing that. I mean, it mostly pulls from history, but, you know, you get some mythology in there. Sometimes some folklore. Like when you get those missions in Assassin's Creed 3 where you can go around being like, you know, talking to people and they're like, I saw Bigfoot, I saw a ghost, I saw a UFO, and then you go and find the things, and it's like, actually, Bigfoot was just a hairy guy. He was just out in the woods with no shirt, I guess. It wasn't really Bigfoot. Which I think is a funny way to approach it. You know, the UFO was just like a hat stuck in a tree. But yeah, basing Sigurd off of Siegfried, like, that's obscure enough that I haven't heard of it before. So it felt original to me. And then, like, the you know, the Odin and Loki stuff didn't really get in the way. It wasn't too much of a focus. It didn't make it feel trite because there was way more going on than that.
Man is eager. It's his first time in the palace, is it not? Let him wonder, I say. Cater to his needs. This meeting is supposed to be brief after all.
Here they are. Come. Through there. The Khalifa awaits you.
They have arrived, Moulay.
Out, all of you. I am to meet with them alone.
Father, Let me stay.
Take him.
Looks heavy. We'll never get it out of the palace.
Then I will just have to take what is inside.
It's gonna be a piece of Eden.
Gentlemen, welcome. Everything is in order.
Oh, funny that you use the word order.
I understand this means a great deal to you. Rest assured, it will be well protected here.
We will accept nothing less. We will carry out our work and return to you when we are ready. Be prepared, Khalifa.
Might I see it once? The contents. If we are to guard this with our lives, we should know...
You saw nothing of this. You say nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. Perish the idea.
Now is our chance.
And then we kneeled in front of the stairs.
Someone is coming.
It won't let me eagle
This
vision.
way. Looks quiet. I never thought I'd set foot in here. Just look at these arches. You could chisel off a piece and sell it for a hoard of gold. You didn't happen to bring a pickaxe, did you?
I will keep
Why am
it
I
in
standing?
mind for the next time we break into a palace.
I did not press the stand up button.
All right, Basim. Open, snatch, run.
Basim, hurry.
Oh, is that a memory disk?
Basim!
Give me that! No! No!
How he let his head hit a table.
Do you have any idea what they will do to me?
Please, I am sorry.
This is your fault! Stop! Please! You thieving little rat!
No!
Run!
Nihal, wait! Father! Oh, get that boy!
Oh, click the thumbstick. Okay. It's pretty standard sprint controls. I was playing Spider-Man earlier and I kept trying to click the thumbstick to run faster, but I don't think it does that in that game. Conveniently placed tree. Yep. I pressed circle. I was trying to loot the stuff as I ran by. I used the wrong button. I did not pole vault properly. I think they want me to be up here. Grab the... Okay, that's fine. I'm glad they have an icon for when I'm actively being hunted now. Or should I say they brought it back? Because they used to have that, and then Origins thought it was too cool to have a user interface. Outline of your last known position. They brought that back too! They're bringing back all of Unity's good ideas. Enemies have stopped searching You're now anonymous. To avoid conflict, run away, hide, detect it, don't stay near the outline of your last known position.
What was she thinking? I need to find her. She would have gone back home.
Zipline! Ow, that's on my hands. Stop looking. Stop looking.
Nihal, are you here? Nihal?
I think it's broken now. They're not gonna want it.
No! Stop this! Please! What do you want from me?
Calm. Calm, Basim.
Nihal?
Not quite. Are you well? Good. Because I need you to tell me about this.
I do not know what you mean.
Tell me what happened. Silence is not your ally here.
It is not silence. I cannot explain what I saw.
You could explain
That
them as two
object.
figures.
It did something to me. I was somewhere else. Cold and frightened. Before I knew it, the Khalifa had his hands around my neck. It was an accident. I did not mean for... Just wanted to help.
We need to get you out of here. I have a boat at the western docks.
What? No, I cannot leave. I need to find Nihal.
Stop and think, Basim. The Khalifa's guard is searching for his murderer, a young thief of your description. They will not stop until they have found you. And when they do, it will not be a prison they throw you into. It will be a shallow grave. I'm giving you a second chance. Take it.
Nihal, Derwish, they are all in danger. The soldiers are hunting all who look like me.
It just occurred to me that Roshan was in Valhalla as well. The assassin lady we were just talking to. Like it just hit me like, oh wait, I remember her voice.
For certain if I do not use these guards.
Yeah, I only saw her for one quest, but it's possible she could have been in there for more. And she did give me a assassin outfit, and that was cool. Didn't end up wearing it, but it was still cool to have.
Basim! Avert your eyes!
They killed the kids too?
There is nothing we could have done.
Nothing! If the Khalifa were alive, this would not have happened!
Watch where you point your blamey little finger, Basim. It
You
was
can't say
your
blame
idea
me
to
in a
steal from the
serious
palace.
cutscene like
Also
this.
that you can impress your cunning friends. I saved us.
You killed them! You did this! It came from over there! I hope I never see you again. Hurry! All of them dead. When it was me they sought to punish. I cannot be here. I cannot.
And I've got a good reason to leave. I mean, more of a reason. It's like he said in Valhalla. Now he's got nothing tying him to one place.
There you are. Round up every last one. Surrender yourself, boy. There is no use in hiding.
They still see me. Don't know why the frame rate seems to have dropped.
Stop! Is it him? I think so. Good enough.
Move.
Well, what a plot twist. The woman with a sword knows how to fight with a sword. Yeah, why does it seem like this cutscene is like not rendering as well as it should be? It's not playing at full speed.
What are you doing?
Don't think.
Yeah, he didn't exactly dive. That was probably a backflop. Probably gave him a nice shock to the head. Big ol' headache when he wakes up. Where'd my shirt go? You take my shirt? You take my shirt, dead man? Did I get washed all the way to Baghdad? Is that what they're saying? Is that my health bar? That must be my health bar. Core challenge completed.
A new day. Another test. I should get back.
Oh, it's 2 months later. Okay. I took my shirt. That's where that went. It was me the whole time. I'll take the little bridge. Instant plants will regenerate your health. Okay. Did I just run past him? Did I miss the opportunity? Is that why I popped up? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a moment and put the graphics. See what happens if I change it to quality. See what that looks like. Oh wait, it's okay. At least it saved. It didn't. I didn't fully read that it said it was gonna restart the game. Okay then. Online server error. Oh no. Not my online server for my single player game. How will I ever play the single player game now without being connected to the internet? Ooh, the loading chamber is full of sand. It's like it was an intentional, deliberate contrast to how Ivor's was all in water.
Then who will? There you are. Are you ready?
I think so.
Put yesterday out of your mind. It has no bearing on today. Get dressed, and we can begin.
Well, I'm already noticing the difference in frame rate, and I'm not noticing anything else. Makes me want to immediately change it back, but I don't know. Setting exists for a reason, right?
Go on, Basim. Like we practiced.
Yes, master.
Climbing on up. Where now? Oh, this way. They didn't paint the rest of the path in yellow, so it's hard for me to see it. It's really gonna hurt this game's review scores, not having the yellow paint everywhere.
Keep training.
Steady, Basim. Steady.
Leave now. I've seen enough. We will try again tomorrow.
You didn't do it right. You
Going
didn't.
to live in that haystack, Basim.
I felt fine.
I can see it in your body. You lose focus too easily. The leap of faith is a crucial step on your path to initiation. It is one of the Brotherhood's first and most sacred rites. To perform it successfully, you must first center your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the fear. Quiet it. Find the stillness, and let go.
Yes, master.
Let's return to the camp.
May I ask you something?
You may.
Back in Anbar, at the palace, I witnessed a meeting between the Khalifa and 5 masked men, Order members. The Khalifa was meant to protect the object they discovered, but he knew nothing of their plans for it. He did not even know them by name. How does the most powerful man in Baghdad bend such a fearful knee to the faceless?
The Order has held dominion over such men and their empires for centuries, by convincing them of their truth, that they are the natural arbiters of the world. The Khalifa was but their puppet, and the same will be true of whomever succeeds him. The entire Khalifa is under their influence. Basim, speak with Fulab and see if he needs help. We will continue your training later.
Yes, master.
Oh no, exploration area.
Have you seen Mentor Rayhan in camp?
And I don't even know where the circle is.
Good day, Tepid.
Hello, Basim.
What troubles you?
Truthfully, I am frustrated. The Order has only grown stronger in Baghdad since the death of the Khalifa, and we are stuck on this mountain.
Mentor Rayhan surely knows what he is doing.
Maybe I should trust more.
Have you seen Fulad?
Probably at his office, as usual. Anyways, I must get back to work.
Araka lahikan.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Now I've got a marker. I think I want to take a moment to switch the graphics back. I don't think I like this better. I think I preferred the frames. Because frames has always been the thing that makes me feel like the graphics are like really good. Like frames and resolution, which I don't know what everyone else's metrics are for good graphics, but for me that's like the key. You know, and nice textures. But if you don't got nice frames, you know, like nothing else matters as much. And then if you could get a nice resolution along with those frames, then all the better. And then I feel like textures is more just a modern thing. Just every game is gonna have good texturing. But like frames, like I've gone so long with consoles and computers that don't play things at good frame rates that I've gotten so used to that, and so now whenever I can get a good stable frame rate. It's like, oh man, ooh, this is a luxurious experience.
Ah, what is this in the corner? Here. A small design.
It is my signature. So you know I created this, and not Al-Hassan, or worse, Abu Jafar. I guess you understand, Wadan.
Ah, Basim. How are you?
Eagle.
Yes, Enkidu. Food is coming. He is intelligent, and intelligence is supposed to rhyme with patience. Reminds me of someone.
Have you been speaking to Master Roshan?
Have patience. Be kind to your progress.
I will take this to heart. Roshan asked me to come see you?
Ah, yes. Rebecca needs leather strips. Can you fetch those from the storeroom?
I shall, Fulad.
Arakallah Khan.
Rebecca. This is, I know it's spelled different, but it's, you know, it's like the name that I'm sure most people are used to. Rebecca, a very modern sounding name. Don't give me that one too. Eat both the bushes. I need my full health.
Rebecca needs leather strips from the camp's storehouse. I must find those for her.
Like, it's especially funny because there is a Rebecca in this series in the modern era of the storyline.
That is not it.
Those aren't strips? Or they're not leather?
It is hard to find anything in here.
What about those?
No, that is not a strip of leather.
What is it a strip of? Excuse me. There it is.
These forces within the Caliphate are beginning to put pressure on us.
Forces? You mean the Order, Aban?
I can only speak of what I know, Yasar Devi. The Caliph wishes to nullify the rebels, and if you persist in giving them support, we cannot assure you protection from any Caliphate response.
The rebels supply us with information in Baghdad. Without them, we are blind.
Be that as it may, Governor Muhammad is very committed to showing that he can end this rebellion swiftly.
I do not doubt that.
I came to warn you. Things are moving fast in Baghdad. You may have to act sooner than expected.
I hear you, Aban.
So the Tahirids who govern these lands are the only thing standing between Alamut and a full-scale attack. A fragile peace. How long will it last?
You know, one thing I'm noticing about this game is that the dialogue doesn't stop you at every other sentence asking you what option you want to pick. So that's nice.
How does construction go?
It is taking longer than we expected, Ya Sayyidi.
That must be frustrating.
Mentor Ryan is a wise man, but he speaks of this mountain as if it was destined that we build here. We have patience and follow his guidance.
Master Roshan tells me I must not be in a hurry to rush back to Madinat as-Salam.
I would not hurry at all. Baghdad is different now. It is very dangerous.
Zipline! Ow, still bare hands.
Rebecca?
Basim, Basim. Are you just wandering the camp aimlessly now?
No. I have this leather for you. Will it do?
Apparently, you've moved past the wooden swords. I protested, but Roshan insisted. Here is your dagger.
I don't even have a hidden blade yet. Oh, he tested it.
And your
He tested
sword.
the balance.
I'm proud to have worked on them.
Not gonna do the same balance test for the sword. Don't just swing it around with the person standing
blade
there.
has character.
Why would I make anything less than unique?
I am in your debt. I was not expecting new weapons today.
Repay me by using it on the Order. Make them feel the sharpness of its character.
Yeah, that is a real way you test the balance of
Shan
weapons.
said
Is
you
you
had further training to do.
balance it on your finger.
Show her that new sword of yours.
I look forward to it.
Throwing knife. Dagger and sword and apparently throwing knife. Yeah, you balance it on your finger and you hope that the handle has the most of the weight. Or at least that it's, you can balance it that way.
Nor showed me a new way to grip my knife, and it has improved my accuracy greatly. If you throw it just so, it sails through the air, swift and true. Shall I remind you how to use
Equip a
the knife?
tool by holding tool wheel. Infinite torches! Hold and press to throw.
Ya Ilahi. Well done.
Can I break that? See, it's funny. I got throwing knives and blade and sorcery, but you can't throw them hard enough to break pots. Makes me a little sad because it would be fun to do, but
Ah, you have inspired me to train harder.
This is the way, ya Sadiqi.
okay, we're done. You seen enough? All right. Yeah, I just thought it was cool that he did a little balance thing to check the balance of his dagger. Where am I going? I don't want to just climb straight up a cliff face. Yeah, my understanding is you want the weight to be all in the handle. This makes it easier to swing. Makes it easier to, you know, handle when the handle has the balance. I don't think I'm gonna make it up this cliff face. Nope. Where do they want me to go? Can I go this way? Is this moss an indication? Yeah, the little bounce thing just reminds me of like, yeah, I like when things go out of their way to bother to, you know, have some realism with their like weapons and stuff. But I'm definitely not the kind of sort to nitpick that kind of, you know, when they don't. Especially because I'm not very knowledgeable on the subject, so probably wouldn't notice most, you know, inaccuracies anyway, but the stuff I have learned from YouTube videos doesn't like actually bother me when they don't get them right. You know, it's like when people don't say goodbye when they hang up the phone in a movie. It's like, yeah, it's more realistic if they do, but you don't need to do it. Sure, there are plenty of like critically acclaimed masterpiece movies that don't have people say goodbye when they hang up. Oh, maybe this way? Looks like it's starting a little path here. There we go. Now we're moving. The fact that he can climb this fearlessly and still can't leap of faith properly sure is questionable.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sadiqi.
Walaikum assalam. Did Fulab send you?
No, he did not.
You're not here to help move these rocks?
I am quite sure that was not me.
I do not mean to be rude, but I have no time to talk. I must figure this out.
I will leave you to it then.
We got birds around. That means there's hay down there. And probably here too. Ah, that's what the pole vaulting was supposed to be. Not really pole vaulting, but what do I know about pole vaulting? I've never pole vaulted.
Good work. Until tomorrow. Basim, time for combat training.
I was surprised when Rebecca handed me this. Is a sword not a coarse weapon for a hidden one?
As hidden ones, we must become proficient with a number of weapons. You never know how a fight will escalate. Anyone can wield a sword, but how would you use it?
I don't know that I would say anyone could wield a
I am here to
sword.
learn that, Master.
Are you truly here?
Well, yes. I believe so.
You are here in body, but are you here in mind and soul?
Is this a riddle?
No. It is the difference between life and death. Make sure you target and circle around me. Never turn your back on your opponent. Yes, better.
Even if
Show
you
me
think
your quick
swing
stab
strikes look
first.
totally, or spinning strikes look totally cool, never turn your back on your opponent.
Good. Yes. Excellent. There are times when we must put more force into our attack to cause more damage. It will leave you exposed, so time it properly. Now go!
Aren't you? Oh. Oh, hold.
That's it.
Oops. That's gonna take a little getting used to, that it's... Hold the button.
Excellent. Now, for defense. You can parry the attacks of your opponent. After a few successful parries, your opponent will be stunned. Try to parry my attacks. Yes.
Pairing restores stamina.
That's good.
I don't remember if that's how it worked in Valhalla, but good that it works like that here. I did have a bit of a stamina problem in Valhalla. I was bad at managing
Some
it.
attacks cannot be parried and must be dodged instead. Prepare yourself.
You're gonna do your red rune attack?
Good work.
Yep, she got the red rune.
That's the way.
That's the way. You like it?
Well
So it's
done.
probably the most
Now, let us try a free fight.
like low-hanging fruit
Use what you
joke I
learned.
could have made. Okay, so white flash means I can parry, and red just like before.
Well done.
Ow. Okay. Ran out of stamina. It looks like landing light attacks does not restore stamina. So that this game was not designed with the same battle momentum that Valhalla was trying to have.
Take that!
Where did that come from?
Ah, she kicked me.
We are done for today, Basim.
Why must we stop? I learned nothing from failing.
True learning requires action and stillness in equal parts. You have made the action. Now, seek the stillness. Do not rush your training. Be patient. Failure is a part of progress. Think on these words, and come back better.
Yes, Master. I will.
Good. See you later.
Ahmed will soon go back to the House of Wisdom. I fear he may end in the middle of a snake's nest.
I know how close you are to your brother. We shall learn more soon. Then we can act.
Assalamu alaikum, Abu Ja'far.
It is Ahmed.
Ahmed, my apologies.
Do not worry. Come and warm yourself by the fire.
Our brother Ahmad is leaving us tomorrow.
To Baghdad, the House of Wisdom.
The House of Wisdom?
We have been working there, my brothers and I, for years. I still have some things to work on. Science waits for no one. And I will fulfill my duty as a hidden one by becoming your eyes and ears among the scholars.
Fulath, tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. They represent the feathers of Ma'at. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. These would be left for the Lord of the Duat to judge. It is important we remain humble and know our place in the process. We are messengers of justice, and not the final judges.
It's a good way to look at it.
Will anyone help me on patrol tonight?
I will come with you, Noor. I must get my body moving if I'm to warm up tonight.
I am grateful. Let us go. Are you coming, Basim? Leave the stories for later.
May I?
Equip Twitch.
Confidence.
You know you can.
I overheard Mentor Rayhan speaking to an emissary earlier. Mentor Rayhan asked if we may come under attack for dealing with rebels in Baghdad. Are we safe here at Alamut?
I do not know, but I pity the people who attack this nest of eagles. How goes the watch?
Nothing happening at all on Alamut, and I am so hungry. We did not make it to the main canyon.
Excellent. We will start there. Thank you.
Come, Noor. Follow me.
I'm glad they explained the thing with the blood on the feathers.
Are you looking forward to your initiation?
Yes. It feels like I have been preparing my whole life for this.
I could not sleep the night before my ceremony.
Excuse me.
From excitement and a small bit of fear, if I am to be honest.
We all fear the unknown. But a greater unknown awaits on the other side of initiation.
You speak of the Order.
I see them as monsters from a tale. Hiding in dark corners, down dark alleys.
The difference is that the Order is real.
What do they want?
Want to control Baghdad.
Oh, I just wanted to put it away.
This is Mahja.
Magnificent.
Soon, you shall have one of your own.
Fulath introduced me to an eagle named Enkidu. He said we have much in common, and not in a complimentary way.
She sees something. Follow me.
Okay, I feel like they're implying that every assassin gets an eagle, which makes me wonder if Altair had an eagle. I feel like that could have been implied. I definitely don't think Ezio did. I don't think it ever became like a proper tradition. Or at least I feel like by Ezio's time it was probably not a tradition if it ever was.
Stop making so much noise. Hold up!
But I feel like Altair is
We must strike fast.
Agreed.
Close enough to the Zera where that might have still been a thing. You know, there always was that eagle flying around whenever you do the synchronizations. So maybe that was his, and we just never knew the whole time.
For the right moment.
Or we could whistle. Certainly what it's saying right now. Yeah, I'm glad they told the story of the origin of the feathers, because I don't even think Origins actually explained that. The blood on the feathers thing. Kind of just was a thing. I mean, they did make the connection that it's, you know, part of Egyptian mythology of, like, you know, the dead having their soul weighed against a feather. I don't know if that was the correct god. Oh, okay, were we supposed to get caught here? Ow. So I'm thinking about combat right now, and I feel like maybe this combat is trying to get you to rather than keep the momentum by stun locking your opponent. I think it wants you to keep the momentum by parrying.
Not like the wooden targets.
And just keeping
It is not
keeping the
bad.
upper hand, basically.
This sword.
And I like that better. What about the sword?
What of it?
Mercenaries from Baghdad use these weapons.
We must
They got
warn the others.
curved swords. Did I take it and keep it? Did I get an upgrade? Damage upgrade?
Mercenaries from Baghdad.
How do you know?
Bassem recognized the make of the sword. I believe him.
Bring him in. How do you know these men were from Baghdad?
Growing up on its streets, I have seen their weapons many times. And closely.
Behind every mercenary is a man who gave them their orders.
Yes, and we must act if we are to learn who that is. We will return to Baghdad, seek Ali ibn Muhammad's help.
Ah, of course. Sahib Zanj. He is a dangerous and delusional fool.
Maybe so, but he is one of our only allies in Baghdad. We need him, and we need his men.
I will go back to Baghdad.
Go to Ali. Find out if the Order sent those men.
I will.
وفقك الله.
وفقك الله.
وداعا. أراك لاحقا.
Go back to training. Yeah, I still haven't finished that train of thought about the feather. Like, they never really explained that, and I always felt like it was a thing of, like, it was supposed to prove that they killed their target, but it wouldn't have made sense that way, because how would a bloody feather, literally a bloody feather, prove that you killed the right person? It just proves that you killed someone. Maybe not even killed, just there was blood. Could even be your blood. So it's nice that they have explained more traditions than Origins explained, and it's already like an hour and a half. I got a beard now. Got a skill point. Oh no, inventory! That's okay. Costume, outfit, talisman, costume dye. Okay, so not actually finding armors. Sword is held in the dominant hand and your main source of damage. A dagger is held in the offhand and affects the damage you deal to the enemy's defense when you parry. Okay, I can still upgrade. That's fine. I can't seem to, like, actually change it, so I don't know if that's just because I only have these, or if you just don't change them, but either way, I'd be fine with that. Because, you know, be careful what you wish for, I suppose, because, like, throughout so much of the series, stats have meant, like, nothing, and then you get to Origins, where they mean so much that it feels kind of grindy, because you quickly start to become outclassed, and then you quickly gotta upgrade or find a new weapon, and it doesn't feel the best. And that's what I hate so much about Odyssey, is that it feels like that becomes an even bigger problem and makes everything just a slog. So whatever this game chooses to do, you know, I was fine with it in Valhalla. I feel like maybe if I had turned the difficulty up, maybe I would have noticed the changes in my stats more, but I didn't really notice them. Which I would say for Valhalla is good because of all the options it gives you, so you can play the way you want to play and not have to worry about getting stats. So whichever direction this game wants to go in, if they want to give me other weapons I can play with, cool. If they just want to stick with sword and dagger, that's also fine. I do not have any other costumes right now, that's fine. What do you think the difference is between costume and outfit? Equip a costume will override the appearance of your outfit while retaining its perks. Okay, so this is stats. That's a burp. And this is visuals. Okay. And then that's color visuals. That's fine. I thought that's probably minor stat boosts. Spin skills unknown, stealth and fighting skills. Phantom, Trickster, and Predator. Hang on. Okay, what is in inventory that they want me to look at so much? Oh, I hit quick save. Please go away! Exclamation marks. Oh good, the codex. More exclamation marks for me to get to go away. I mean, it's cool that it's there for the people who like reading that stuff, but I tend to never take the time. So successful parry, press triangle to strike the parried enemy. Strike in another direction. So, oh okay, I can kick people off roofs. It's the first perk and the Phantom Tree. Because nothing says being a ghost like kicking people off of roofs. Loot an enemy automatically after stealth assassination. I sure do like that perk. You can use view reveals keys and highlights opportunities like chests with a glow. Okay, I definitely want that because that's how I'm used to the eagle working. And it really, honestly, it really hurt the value of the Raven in Valhalla that it didn't reveal anything. It was kind of just another way of viewing the world. Okay, please. No, inventory, why? Please. Please, with the exclamation marks, please. Go away. Okay, well, I gotta take a break, so I'll do that real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just noticed the Tools tab, thought I'd pop over to it. Each tool can be enhanced and customized with different effects. That certainly piques my interest. To upgrade a tool, visit Banu Musa at a Hidden One's Bureau. The service will cost some amount of upgrade materials. Steel, leather, components. Tool cannot be enhanced. Man. And here I thought I was going to be able to upgrade my torch with blue fire. Oh. Is that like different effect slots? Like it has 3? Sounds interesting. What could that be? It's probably a smoke bomb. Probably a poison mine. And that's just straight up a bottle of poison. Probably. Maybe I should have looked at those. Maybe too spoilery. Kind of want to peek at skills too. What else is over here? Breakfall. And then that allows me to get focus capacity 1. Upgrade my focus. Which said, yep, 2 bars and then it shows 3. So it'll put me at 3 if it's my only upgrade. I believe that's what that's saying. So I start with 2, and that's interesting. Chain assassination. See, that makes more sense than throwing an axe at every successive assassination target. Just having free axes to throw at people. To assassinate a second nearby enemy or throw a knife at a distant one if throwing knives are available. And that costs 3 points. Dang. But it'll be worth it. Oh, that'll put me at 4. Oh, it adds 2 additional bars. Or chunks. Wow, so that'll put me at 5 total for all the upgrades. It doesn't appear the other trees have those on their branches. Focus bar will refill faster after each stealth kill. Slows down time while aiming with throwing knives in midair. So throwing knives really are your bow in this game. Oh, the counter roll, just like the red rune stab that you could do in Valhalla. And just before it lands, to vault directly behind him. A strong strategy against armored opponents. So those are all definitely pretty interesting, except Breakfall. But I'm sure I'll end up using it anyway, because I just have that habit. I leap without looking. That is me. Okay, auto loot. Increase the maximum number of elixirs. All the throwing knives that hit an enemy can be retrieved from their corpse. That sounds very valuable. In Syndicate, I use the heck out of throwing knives, so I would like to upgrade the capacity and ability to gain, to loot more of them as much as I can. Unlock a new tool slot for a tool by visiting the Bureau. Once acquired, the skill cannot be reset. Not really sure what they're conveying there. Does that mean it becomes available to purchase? Or does that mean all tools increase in capacity by 1? Or does that mean I can have only so many equipped at once? It also says progress further in the story, so... Oh yeah, these are grayed out like that too. Extra capacity 2, extra capacity 3. Okay, so I'm not too concerned with going down that tree for the moment. Basim's skills as a pickpocket increase, helping him retrieve his target's valuables more effectively. I assume that just makes the little minigame easier. Or maybe it removes it altogether, which would be interesting. You can select a second Tier 1 tool upgrade for each available tool. Resending this will remove all Tier 1 perks from the tool. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe not as cool as, well, I guess counter roll is not that cool. But it's useful. Perception is increased, making tagging enemies easier. Okay, so it seems like... So you'll still be able to tag enemies with the eagle, but also you just have eagle vision. Traditional Ezio-style eagle vision. And I like that. It's like you get both. If you're used to one style or another, you can pick your favorite. I'll probably stick with traditional eagle vision, but the eagle, you know, seeing things from bird's eye view, literally, is definitely helpful. Especially in terms of trying to find objectives and, you know, and treasure and stuff, alternate paths. And just being able to mark enemies while searching for anything else is useful. Reveals the patrol path. Ooh, that's cool. Holding the trigger will snap to an enemy as they detect you. I was gonna say, so there's your emergency aim. Yeah, it's literally the same skill again, because it has the same name. But it's a good skill. Increase eagle vision radius, I definitely want that. Automatically highlight enemies when crouched and undetected. I don't know that that is good enough to make the final skill of this tree. Like, I'm already in the habit of, like, as soon as I'm sneaking around and I want to know who's around, I press the eagle vision button. But it's good to see, like, all of these trees sound like they'll be useful, so I'll probably just end up getting what seems like the most necessary in that moment. And it'll probably depend on the speed at which I unlock perks, or perk points. There you go. Now you've got the leap of faith down.
I must see Al-Hassan. He awaits me.
Yeah, I'm going. You don't gotta remind me. Just making sure I take the stairs so I walk there like a normal person. I don't have to climb everywhere.
How are you feeling on this auspicious day?
It is strange, Al-Hassan. My head is calmer than I believed it would be. I thought I would be a stormy sea inside. But I am calm and quiet.
Because you have dedicated yourself to your training and left nothing to chance. Here, Basim. You have earned this. It is a great honor. I suspect you understand that.
Roshan and the others are waiting for me. Modern. And thank you, Al-Hassan.
See, part of me just went, ooh, that must be the hidden blade. And then I also went, oh no, that must be the hidden blade. I'm gonna lose a finger. Listen, I don't think Basim has lost a finger yet. I don't think they've taken his ring finger yet.
This is a big day for him.
How are you feeling?
Ready to make the leap.
I wish you to know it has been an honor to watch you walk your path. As a novice, and as a man.
I am grateful to you for leading the way before me.
I am honored. Come. Your new robes await. Ah, they suit you well. Come. It is time.
So I'm looking at the box art again. I'm
How
trying to
did
see if
you
this is
feel
like
on
his
that day so long
quote-unquote default outfit.
Afraid. My palms were slick with sweat and my knees were shaking.
Mom Spaghetti from on your sweat. I don't know how that song goes.
I cannot imagine you being afraid.
Allow me to share a secret with you on this important day. To have courage means to act in the midst of feeling great fear.
That is true. I mean, not true. Nothing is true. And everything is permitted.
Basim ibn Ishaq, are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am.
Are you ready to give up who you once thought you were? Ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Then, out of the dark, you will come into the light. And from the light, you will return to the dark.
Well, here goes. I like that it's something that the member has to perform themselves, rather than have someone else do it to
Basim
them.
ibn Ishaq, you now follow in the Eagle's path.
Oh, it wasn't even a bracer, it's just the blade. It's like imagine joining a skate club and they give you Heelys, but they don't have the wheels in them yet. You have to earn the wheels.
Welcome, Hidden One. You have died and been reborn. Now, fight me as your equal. Well done. Letting your anger take over again.
No, I was keeping the momentum up.
I don't remember teaching you that. Which one will I strike with next? My dagger or my sword?
Oh no.
Noor! Noor! Do not strain. Save your strength.
He traveled unprepared. Left Baghdad in a hurry.
Here, drink.
Ali. He is gone. They took him in the night.
They?
The Order.
Red cloth.
Bring him to my tent.
If Ali is gone, we are blind. The Order has put a fog over Baghdad and their movements.
We must go to Baghdad.
Roshan, Basim, go with Fuleth. Leave at once.
Yeah, what I was saying before about how, like, I like that they have to cut their own finger off. Like, it's a little thing, but I feel like it really speaks to their mentality of, like, we're not forcing you to join us. Like, this is your decision. You are choosing to be a part of this, to be committed to this lifestyle. Oh man, they got a little, you can see the little springs on that to push the blade forward. Normally that's just like an empty rail. Was that a sandstorm coming in? And I assume it was a hot blade, so that it would also, you know, cauterize the wound right away, so that you don't start bleeding. See, I remember when the beginning of this section where he's a apprentice. It started with the Ubisoft Presents.
Basim, we should keep moving.
We've only
I
just
would
now
like to
gotten the
look
title
around
drop.
first, if I may. Baghdad and its surroundings call to me.
Very well, but do not be long. There will be much to do once we reach Harbia.
Look for a lattice-covered courtyard near Shah's mosque. That is where Noor was gathering his information. That is where we will be.
Can I hold right to call
Now,
a camel?
Where does my heart take me?
I can hold right to call my mount. It still does the thing where if I continue to hold the button, that it'll... What is that? That I'll automatically mount. Dismount. What is this? Codex updated. That's cool. I tried to use circle to dismiss the message. That's not how that works. 1 of 13 historical sites. Anything interesting around? Not that I can see immediately.
Guide me, Enkidu.
Okay. Let me see that panel again. Historical sites and mysterious shards. There's a lot of stuff that there was on there. It's a lot more detailed than artifacts, wealth, and I think it was mysteries that Valhalla had. You know, what I've been thinking about while these cutscenes have been playing. Honestly, a little distracted, trying to think. Oh, I got a skill point. I'm trying to figure out. Let me get auto loot. I'm trying to figure out how easy it would be to cosplay Basim. because I really want to cosplay an assassin. And ideally, I would cosplay Ezio or Connor, because those are my favorites. But I would not be opposed to cosplaying Basim, if I can manage to get the pieces together. Yeah, okay. Enemies hear 50% less noise emitted by Basim during assassinations. And if I keep upgrading, they hear less and less noise. Okay, cool. Excuse me. And it doesn't appear to have stats on it. It just has that boon. So it's kind of like Unity, but instead of also boosting like your health and your stealth stat and stuff, it's just the buff. Not the bust. So it's just the perk of dealing less noise, or making less noise. Next attack deals 50% more damage. Good. Does this do the thing where I can like tap to upgrade and it'll show me what the change will be? Because I'm wondering if the damage goes up if you upgrade them. Parries deal 25 defense damage. Okay. Not bad starting stuff. It's pretty good. Hidden One's rank. Judge whether you're able to face enemies in certain territories. Okay, so they're still doing that. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm thinking about like this. The outfit he has on right now wouldn't be too terribly hard to make from mostly from scratch. I think. Oh, focus. Oh, were dead people on posts. They're still doing that. I'm thinking at the very least I want to try to make the hood, and then if I can at least get a beaked hood, then you know that should very easily signal to people, hey, this is an assassin cosplay.
Greetings once again.
Oh, excuse me.
Show me what I have missed.
And if I can at least get that much going for me, then I can just be like, yeah, I'm just cosplaying a generic assassin. I'm not anyone in particular. So I think I want to try to make a hood of my own. But I also am wondering, like, there's probably people who make hoods and sell them, or you know, probably whole robes. Get behind these foes to be able to deal damage. Impenetrable by both range attacks. Okay, that sounds dangerous. Okay, I'm trying to get this chest. Let's probably through that door. Bard. Excuse me. Yeah, so I probably gotta do window. But yeah, I've looked up like assassin robes before, and I think like official stuff is expensive. Actually, I don't know about official, but you know, I do remember looking and seeing some pretty pricey prices. But oh yeah, I definitely can't just sneak through there, but I can throw a knife. I got 4 of these, so I really gotta make my shots count. But yeah, when I'm done playing tonight, I should just go look up, see if I can find like people on Etsy or something making, if not the full robes or like robes of anyone in particular, then at the very least I would like to have the hood, and then maybe I could throw something together myself. Zanji Uprising Sword. After perfect dodge, next attack deals 50% damage. Oh, and it does less defense damage, but more damage. Well, since my dagger does more defense damage, yeah, my parries do additional defense damage, that I probably want to keep the sword I have on. But yeah, like if I can get a decent robe, and then I've already got boots I can use. Well, okay, I should get a bigger size because I'm pretty sure they bruised my toes. My one toe was purple and the other toe was kind of purple. Which I think the one is more purple because I also stubbed it the next day. Was that a lion? No, that's probably the sound of my camel. I'm going to stick to the rooftops. Pick up collectibles on the way there.
Show me the path ahead.
Yeah, I think they still do the thing where you're like a mile away from your target and it's like, oh, better start looking. Which is just stupid, but whatever. Yeah, if I can get the robe, I know boots I can get. I should get a bigger size, but I at least know where I can get the boots. Bracers shouldn't be too hard, and honestly, like, as much as I want a hidden blade, I don't need it for the costume. It would be cool, but it would also probably be expensive. Oh, there was hay. I didn't notice the birds. And then, like, the belt. The belt would definitely be a big thing. If I get a belt on top of the robes, that should at least signify, like, hey, I'm a assassin from the Altair era. Which would be enough for me. Oh man, it's just like Assassin's Creed 1. They got the entrance on the roof,
Roshan
the
and
fountain.
Fulan are surely awaiting me at the bureau.
See, this game wants to
this
be
is
an
the
Assassin's
Hidden
Creed
One's
game.
bureau. I expected some sort of hovel.
Some bureaus are. Others can be fitted with gold trim. Wherever space we settle, all that's important is that our occupancy remains a secret.
We certainly have that here. Have you found anything helpful?
Nothing hinting at Ali's whereabouts. However, Noor was in contact with someone named Beshi. A name I recognize as one of Ali's closest allies within the rebel collective. He's a dock worker at the Upper Harbor. See if he's in the area. He may have something to tell us about Ali's disappearance.
I have found something. It seems Noor mapped out this very district. Mark the factories area to the north.
What is there?
Rebel sympathizers. If Noor visited this area for any reason, it is worth following up on.
Understood.
These are not strong leads, but they are a start nonetheless. Fulab and I will see what more we can uncover.
Be careful.
Open investigation menu. Investigation menu shows the progress of your investigations and cases. What is this, Ace Attorney? It's displayed where there is new information in the menu. Cases need clues to be unveiled. These can be found by visiting locations and by helping people in the world. Examine a clue after discovering one to gain more information that might prove useful to your investigations. Tracking a case will update the information shown on the map, compass, and in-game log. Thought that sentence was going to end at map. As you progress through cases, you will advance Basim's investigation and story. Okay, so I gotta find Beshi and find Noor's contact. Okay. So I guess this is the order menu for this game. But I think it's also trying to be evocative of... Choose between... Okay, hang on. Forgot to set one as active. I'll go find the contact. Although I don't have all the clues for that. Oh, well, I don't have the harbor person either. Well, I'll go for that one, because they're probably waiting for me. Thinking realistically, you know, immersively, that's probably the one that's more pressing. Oh, Roshan may have more information about it. Should talk to him before I leave. Or her, right?
Is there
Sorry.
anything more you can tell me about the Sharia district?
Got their names
Why
mixed
would
up.
it be of interest to Noor?
The people there are in quiet support of the rebels. Common folk, workers, merchants. Come to think of it, Noor did make mention of a new contact. A merchant. It may be this merchant dwells in Ashara, among the dying leather factory workers.
I will keep an eye out for a stall.
Allows you for a great view of your surroundings. Yeah, the evil. Animus store. Ah, thanks for breaking my immersion and reminding me I'm in an Animus. Opportunities such as quest objectives, treasures, and collectibles.
I need your help, my friend.
What is around? A viewpoint. Look at that. Found one. Something over here.
At least the flies aren't too bad.
What is that? What is that? Ah, I found someone. Found someone quest important. Yeah, now that I think about it, I could probably try to cosplay like a Brotherhood initiate. You know, an apprentice from Brotherhood from the game. As a, I feel the need to clarify that because technically I am an initiate in the Brotherhood right now, as was seen. Even if they call them hidden ones right now. Yeah, that's just an enemy. Why they mark him? And I feel like maybe that era of assassin could be kind of easy to do. But I don't fully remember what they looked like. So as far as I remember, they look the same as like some of the regular guys in Assassin's Creed 1. And if I wanted to add more color, I could probably aim for like a Revelations initiate. That'd be fun to do. Crowd blending, yes, I was wondering if they brought this back. Approach a group of 3 or more civilians to blend in with them and avoid drawing guards' gaze. Oops, I'm standing in the dye. This is cool though. Gives you an idea of how they got colors for clothes back then. That is something I've wondered about. What would that have looked like? Knock knock.
Just a moment.
Darwish!
Basim? Azizi? I thought you were dead.
I feared the same.
What are you doing here? Your clothes. You are one of them now. How?
A hidden one. Under Roshan's guidance.
Oh, forgive me. This is all too much. When I did not find you among the dead, I hoped that somehow you had escaped. I spent many nights praying for your life, praying that you found safety. Today, Allah has answered me.
I am not worthy of your prayers.
What happened that night was not your doing. It was the doing of evil men. You know this. It is why you have chosen to walk this path. It is why I have found my way to Baghdad. Ali ibn Muhammad is brash and sees himself a great hero of prophecy. I loathe the man, but we fight a common enemy. One I must help defeat if my soul is to one day rest.
So it is true. You are the rebel merchant who was helping Noor.
What has become of him?
He clings to life, but he is safe among our people. I am to continue his work and hunt Baghdad's oppressors. Ali was helping Noor get closer to one such man. But as you may know, he has since disappeared.
He hasn't disappeared. He has been captured, a fate shared by many rebels of late.
Do you know where he is being held?
He was taken to the Khurasan Gate guardhouse. But that was weeks ago. You even leave like they do.
It is good to see you again.
Just watch yourself. You may be in better hands, but I'm still a nagging old man. And Basim, if ever you are feeling a little peevish, come see me. I could use your help. For a good cause, of course.
Side quests? Maybe I will take him up on that, depending on what kind of rewards I get. Collect Dervis's artifacts by pickpocketing them from people on the streets. Bring them to Dervis's fence regularly for rewards. Okay, so I don't even have to return to him specifically. That's nice. Skill point! Oh, my investigation has been furthered. So now I know where Ali is. Why did I need to find this person? Okay. So this person would have led me to this same lead. Which, if that's true, that's cool, because that, you know, that's an element of non-linearity, which these games sure do like to try to do. They sure are proud of their open worlds, at least. If not their, like, full openness. I don't know that I've ever really... You know, they're not Breath of the Wild. I don't think they've ever truly pretended to be. They just like having big worlds. Okay, Codex, please stop having new things. I appear to be near one right now, so might as well grab it. Don't know if that helps at all. Highlight. I mean, the person is already highlighted, so I assume I don't need to do much about. Oh, can't believe I got that. Also forgot to get that viewpoint. I marked it and I ran past it. I definitely did not promise to get all of the artifacts to get 100% because I never do. But viewpoints, maybe. I didn't in Valhalla or Origins. I didn't even finish Odyssey. I don't even need to mention that. But I will get them in this. Unlock fast travel and unveil part of the map. Yeah, I just can't stop thinking about, like, okay, I really wanna go into the wiki and look at, like, assassin apprentice outfits and see what I could easily put together. Upgrade material, nice. Okay, out of the options I've mentioned where I could do, like, kind of, sort of an Assassin's Creed 1 outfit, or, you know, I guess, you know, somewhere between an Assassin's Creed 1 outfit and something from this game, and, you know, kind of just being non-specific, not being any one character, or being a Brotherhood initiate or Revelation initiate, I would go with Revelations. That is one of my favorites. I mean, now that I think about it, like, half of the series is, like, my favorite games. my favorite of the series. It's like let me sit here for a moment and think about that. Like, I really like Revelations. 3 is like my personal favorite. I really like Liberations, or Liberation. I really like Rogue. I really liked Syndicate. Like that's 5 whole games. I'm like, oh man, those ones are just so good. It's one of my favorites. And this game could end up being up there. You know, it's definitely looking promising so far. What is that? Is that a fight? Is that 2 swords crossing? Is that a fight club? Maybe? Blacksmith and tailor services, okay. Let's about you upgrade your weapons. If you have enough materials, each weapon can be upgraded twice. Tailors after a similar service for outfits. Upgrades cost resources. Stealing and slithering can be found in Explorer the World. Opening chests by completing certain objectives. You also need a specific upgrade schematic to upgrade a weapon or outfit. Oh, I gotta find the schematics. Can't just run them with the materials. There's a RAM can be usually found in well-guarded chests. Upgrade weapons will increase their stats. Upgrade outfits will enhance their perks. Okay. Yeah, so if I were to go with like a generic assassin from any game, Revelations probably would be the one.
Greetings. Nice to see you.
That like A would work, because the other games that I mentioned don't really have like generic initiates.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Here is what's in stock.
And B would also reflect my personal personal interests in the games, like which ones I favored. Okay, I have a lot of materials of weapon appearance. Yeah, okay.
I know a thing or two about blades. I can improve the blade.
Yeah, I don't have the blueprint or enough metals.
I have a gift with edges.
It's like, wait, they're the same thing. No, they're not. And then this lets me change the appearance, which is great. Another thing I'm glad to see return from Valhalla. If there was appearance you preferred, you can stick with that appearance.
Got what you needed?
No.
I have to go.
But I don't have enough resources anyway. Sorry to interrupt your sweeping. But I'm thinking back on the outfits from Revelations, and I think the patterns might be a little too complicated for me to like find anything that would work. You know, to find a fabric that I could use. But I don't know. I don't know how hard it is finding a pattern you need. Oh, donkeys. It's like at least, you know, thinking like digitally, you know, thinking in terms of like finding a pattern to use on like digital paintings and stuff. Or like a 3D model. You could just Google what you need. But I don't know if you can really do the same for like a physical material, for a physical pattern. Why is that restricted? What is over there?
Enkidu?
Oh, was that because I was close to the wall? I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize they would have a wall like that in this city. Reminds me of Attack on Titan. Round City. I need to finish Attack on Titan. I still have not done that. Gotta do it before the internet spoils it. If there's anything I'm passing up on the way there. Who was that? Who's that blue fellow? Oh, interesting. He grabbed the wall. He didn't drop straight down. Oh, are you a herald?
Citizens,
Remove
the
notoriety.
Khalifa
Oh.
reminds you that while
They brought notoriety back.
forbidden in Baghdad,
Oh man, the tutorial on using a bench! I'm so glad they told me how to do that, because I had no idea how to sit down. I'm currently standing. That's not true. Right, okay. I appreciate how at least like the gaming industry is able to agree to like just have all the controllers use the same cable. They're all USB-C now. Why can't phones be like that? I mean, my phone is USB-C, but not every phone is USB-C. Because you know Apple, they love making everything proprietary. Which I get it, but at the same time, can you not? Can you please not? So people can actually use the stuff and things and have them be compatible and work? Equipment upgrade, weapons upgrade, upgrade. I feel like they've given me this tutorial like 3 times. Unique for each piece of equipment. Improve the stats of weapons and the bonus perks for the outfits. Excuse me, jeez, stop burping. You're not talisman yet. Oh. Initiate. Okay. So is it safe to assume that whenever I get an outfit, I will also get it as a costume? That'd be neat. And no dye yet, but I haven't even visited a tailor yet.
This is the outpost Ali was taken to.
Run around. I've got to listen to those guys. I gotta eavesdrop. Man, remember eavesdropping on people? When was the last time we done that? Are they... Oh, there we go. Press R3.
please, God, let something happen. A cat in a tree, anything.
With our luck, they'll have us guard and meet and eat in Qatrabul tomorrow.
Oh, message from Walid. We're on Haram Gate duty tomorrow. Maybe we'll hear Kabiha play. If the eunuchs leave it open a crack.
Don't know why the subtitles weren't appearing. I also realized in pressing the button to get them to start talking that I ended up targeting that guy. That's why I couldn't move the camera. I don't know what is up with how I'm sitting, but I keep leaning forward and bumping my nose into my pop filter. I don't know if that's making noise, but I would like to stop doing that either way. Oh, did I not even... Oh. From a hiding spot.
Are you and the scribe ever going to play nicely together?
Not likely. The man thinks he can let loose his tongue just because of his rank. If he gets in my way again, I will kill him myself.
And who will record the prisoners then? You? You cannot fasten your own braces, let alone write.
If it means we rid ourselves of his blithering, I will happily learn.
I like how we basically just said you can't even tie your own shoes. So I'm looking at the lasers coming out of their eyes. I know it's supposed to indicate their cone of vision, but it's not really that strong of an indicator, so I'm wondering if it has, like, another purpose. Or if I'm maybe just missing something with how it's conveying the information. Man, that whistling is slow. I pressed the button like 3 seconds before he actually whistled. Crap. Well, it didn't raise the I didn't say raise the detection. It didn't catch the attention of all the other guards, so I'm good. I'm fine. You know, there's only one guy who caught me. It was really it was a mistake I saw coming, but I did it anyway because I wanted to see. You know, I don't mean to be all like, I did that on purpose. I meant to do that. Okay, now let me pick you up and put you in the hay. This is your new home. Can I come in? It looks nice in there. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a pretty nice place you got here. Alright, what else? Where was it going? Down there. I'm probably gonna need that key. Let me get back in the hay real quick. Hi, me again.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
So there's someone over here shouting for help. Where are they? Are they outside? Is that something weird going on at the front gate? Oh, it's... They're just not standing how I expect gate guards to be standing, because there's 2 guys there, but then there's this one guy off-center who's clearly a higher rank or something. Are you in there? Over here? Oh, there's the key again. I see my way out. There's a 4th guy. That just makes their positioning even weirder. Oh yeah, I forgot the whole reason I went to Eagle Vision. Eagle... What can I call this to make it distinct from traditional Eagle Vision? Eagle Viewpoint. Or Eagle Eye, something like that. Because I thought I could just hop down right here and get into there. But I think I need that window. Or possibly that door? No, I'm not sure I could get into the building from this section. See, this is me thinking too meta, and thinking like, oh, does this building even exist in this video game? Does this building even have an interior? Did they model an interior? Actually, I think there are treasures inside, so that it might actually be a yes. I do kind of want those. didn't do the thing. You kind of triangle jump. Can only be opened with a specific key. Oh.
Die now! Hey, I threw them. What's your problem?
Okay.
Warning you. Stay back. Again! I kill. Back off! I'll go.
No. Darn.
I'm warning you.
Committing an illegal action raises notoriety. The more severe the transgression, the more notoriety will be gained. The notoriety gauge is divided in 3 levels. Reaching each of them will cause the inhabitants of Baghdad to become more suspicious. Reaching maximum notoriety will unleash the elite Shakiri guard to relentlessly chase you. Ow. You know, I don't think they moved the dodge button, but it feels like they moved the dodge button. Maybe that's because I was playing Spider-Man, because I think circle is dodge in Spider-Man. But I don't want to not play Spider-Man. Like, I've got the PlayStation in here. I might as well play Spider-Man as well. Oh, I still have to eavesdrop. Okay. Nope, not up. Good down.
What? I saw that before. Are you and the scribe ever going to play nicely together?
Not likely. The man thinks he can let loose his tongue just because of his rank. If he gets in my way again, I will kill him myself.
And who will record the prisoners then? You? You cannot fasten your own braces, let alone write.
If it means we rid ourselves of his blithering, I will happily let.
Yep, there they go again. Shout about something.
Go, Enkidu.
I don't think I need to kill that guy. If I can get in up here, then I should be set. Which does really remind me of Unity. Reminds me of climbing up the prison and then getting inside from the roof. He's coming this way. Maybe I can retrieve my knife. No. Glad to see I can still sprint behind people and it won't alert them. That was also something I was doing in Spider-Man. Just testing to see how quickly I can move behind people. Well, you know, without raising detection. How do I get in? Do I need a key? What's that white thing? I think that game also lets you move at pretty much full speed without alerting people, which is pretty cool. You know, cool, that's something I'm getting used to, kind of gotten used to with Assassin's Creed. Kind of helps me in other stealth games, or other games with stealth elements. hatch, maybe? They got the throwing knives there, which makes me think I could... Oh! Looks like it should be able to slide more. Wondering if that's a way out and not a way in. That must be why they have the throwing knives. There we go. Gotcha. Senji Uprising outfit. Reduces impact of illegal actions on Basim's notoriety by 20%. That may end up being useful. It also kind of looks like Bayek's outfit. I'm just gonna stop opening the codex. Stop clearing that out on screen. I don't need to keep doing that. I can do that at the end. Oh. Man, all the color. Look at all the greens of the trees and the roof of that building, and then the blue roofs over there. Nice. Okay, stairs. How do I get inside? I don't think I can actually get inside from up here. Even though it sure seems like there would be stairs or something. I guess the treasure was never inside. Whoa. Wasn't sure how far down he was jumping. Some cabal vents, nice. Okay, I know there was more. Maybe not. There's over there. Okay. So yeah, my path hasn't really... I mean... It has changed considering my plan to try to get inside. You know, get inside of this main building here. Was that a person? Yeah, that's a person. But I do still basically have to follow the main path. So in that regard, nothing has changed. Other guards over here too? No? Yes, but they're distracted and might not see me. Okay. Oh, I dropped. I didn't mean to drop. Okay, I'm good. Surprisingly, not a lot of health lost. I was hoping I could jump the gap, but alright. A little bit more health lost. That's fine. I'm outside the walls of the area. That's less fine. Can't really get back in from over here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Climb that. Sure there's no one there. Back over this wall. Get up here. Go around this trim. If I can... Basim, please. Get up there. Go around. Good. The trim goes all the way around. It is not cracked or anything. That kind of looks like a tiny little entrance there, but no, I see the grating. Whoops. Just trying to use Eagle Vision. Forgot it's on a different button.
Find peace, warrior.
Got it. So these are spice bags. Man, it reminds me of that one Jackie Chan movie where he grabs some peppers off of a market stand, and he chews them up and spits them at his enemy. It's a clever use of the scenery. But of course, his mouth was also affected by the peppers. Nope, can't get my knife back this time. Ah, there's a door. Good thing they got open roofs. Can jump on in, loot the chest, and then jump on out. Or climb on out, really. Or jump too. Thanks. Thanks for adding a jump to that, Basim. Okay, gonna hide in the hay for a moment while I try to remember where the key is. Did I get the key? I don't think I got the key.
Show me everything.
Best to get them right by the night, Dijla, before they take the taste of the
Excuse me. There's the key. So still a lot of guys in the way of me getting the key. I don't like that. Wondering if maybe there's another
That
way I
one
can...
looks like a scribe.
Oh, apparently I could get in through the sides there. Oh, that's where the door was the whole time. Whoops. Oh. Okay. I forgot that I have throwing knives and not a bow. Don't you dare.
Seen that one. I've got all day. Again? I will carry you.
I would like to not die again, but I don't really have a good way of getting out of this. Up. They got me. Third time's a charm. Do you think it autosaved when I got some of the loot? I think Valhalla did that. Okay, well, it autosaved while I was here, which is most of the loot I got. It's good enough for me. Because now I just need to get back in. Back around here I go. And I gotta remember, I don't have to charge my throwing knives. They don't have a drawstring. But there we go again. Try to use Eagle Vision.
Hey, what?
Nope, no knife from him this time. Dirham? Is that what the currency is here? I'll wait for him to go the other way. Nope, he's coming this way. Okay. Sorry, time to die. Should have went the other way. Oh, there's a chest there. Did I get that last time? Oh, it's probably a knife refill. So let me loose some knives here. Oh, he's coming up. Okay, I'll have to corner assassinate. Or he could give up before actually coming over to investigate. Like, think about that. He's standing his position. He saw someone else die, and he was like, huh? What was that? And he went through the trouble of leaving his post and climbing up the ladder, and then he was like, no, actually, I don't care that much. And then he went back to his post. He didn't actually investigate the body. He gave up way before he ever reached it. Yep, that was more knives. Alright. Did you hear me drop? I will once again place you in your new home in the hay. Well, I was about to say that most of the guards' backs are turned so I can get into that hiding spot there. And then that guy moved. And now the guy with the key is going away. It's just going all kinds of wrong. There's that guy again. You think that's the shouting of the guy I came here for? Man, you turned around again. Stop turning around.
This looks like a scribe's quarters.
Merchant token needed. Currency was spent for favors, and I don't know if I'm hidden enough here. Banned by completing contracts, opening certain chests, and pickpocketing.
That one looks like a scribe. I will hold on to that for you.
Alright, well, I got the key. Getting all of the loot.
A list of prisons. All paired with different marks.
Highlights nearby enemies, quests, clues, chests, and other opportunities. Yeah, I'm already visioning. So now I leave? Is it? This is the prisons, alright. So this will probably give me another clue for this, and then give me a clue to something else. So I guess I'll track it. Yep, and that's why it stopped pointing me to an objective, because I technically ran out of objectives. The quest line split, and it gave me a choice as to what to do. It basically gave me 2 quest lines, and I reached the end of one. Okay, stop.
Ignore me.
Stop stealthing. I don't really want to end, but it has been 3 hours, so I should probably stop and give myself a rest. But I'm at least gonna get this viewpoint. Come on, jump for it. Or you can keep going up that way. That's cool. What if they tried to make these viewpoints, like, even if they're the same tower structure, that they don't have the same way of climbing up? Excuse me. That would be nice. I know that's what people like about Horizon, or at least Zero Dawn, was that they had the viewpoints that you climb to get your map, but they were like living creatures, so they were moving around, and you had to track them down, and then some of them had different ways of climbing up onto them. And that was good about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom's towers as well, that they were always... Well, I can't say always for Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom was also... was very good about making most of the towers not the same thing. Like, you don't just get there and then climb to the top. There was always, like, some kind of little quest associated with it. Alright, well, I guess that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you Monday. I might go around finding chests and stuff later. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.